Hello, my dear students. Today I will be discussing about dams. All of us know a dam is a hydraulic structure constructed across a river or stream to store water on its upstream side for various purposes. It is an impervious or fairly impervious barrier put across a natural stream so that a reservoir is formed. This water is then utilized as and when it is needed. Due to the construction of the dam, water level in the river at its upstream side is very much increased, and a large area may be submerged depending upon the water spread of the reservoir so formed. At back side of this barrier, water gets collected, forming a pool of water. The side on which water gets collected is called as upstream side, and the other side of the barrier is called as downstream side. The lake of water which is collected on upstream side of the dam is called as a reservoir. Dam is a very large structure. Generally, length is about half kilometer, constructed across the river to storage or to store a water for many purposes like irrigation, industrial supply, hydropower, recreation, etc. Dams may be constructed of raw materials like masonry, timber, steel, gravel, clay, sand, and silt, etc. You can see here, this is a dam. This also. This is the structure of a dam. Dam body. This is a dam body. Spillway. You can see here. This is a spillway and reservoir, stream, and this is downstream. Let us see one by one. What is dam body? Body forms the main part of a dam as an impervious barrier. Reservoir, it is the artificial lake behind a dam body. Spillway is that part of a dam to evacuate the flood water from reservoir. Water intake structures is a facility to withdraw water from a reservoir. Diversion facilities to redirect the stream flow from construction area. Purpose of dams: generation of hydropower electricity for agricultural and irrigation purposes, to prevent the flooding during high water flows, to divert the water, maintaining required heights, to store water for various purposes, to river channelization, to develop fisheries, to control silt and debris, for recreation purposes, and also for industrial water supply. Structure of the dam, you can see here, this is the upstream and this is the downstream. Here, this is a crest of the dam and this is a spillway inside the dam and sluiceway. This is a toe and this is heel. This is a gallery and this is a free pond. Maximum water level, normal water level. Okay. Heel, this is nothing but contact with the ground on the upstream side. Toe, contact on the downstream side. Abutment, sides of the valley on which the structure of the dam rests. Galleries, small rooms like structures left within the dam for checking operations. Diversion tunnel, tunnels are constructed for diverting water before the construction of dam. This helps in keeping the riverbed dry. Spillways, it is the arrangement near the top to release the excess water of the reservoir to downstream side. Sluiceway, an opening in the dam near the ground level which is used to clear the silt accumulation in the reservoir side. So this is about the structure of the dam, the various parts of a dam. Let us discuss about the types of dams. The dams are classified into different categories based on use, hydraulic design and material. Okay, so here let us see in this table, you will get the idea how it is classified. First one is the classification according to use. Here there are three types. Okay, the first one is storage dam, second one is diversion dam, and third one is detention dam. So this is only based on the use of the dam. Again, for the storage dam, the examples are gravity dams, earth dam, rockfill dam, arch dams, etc. And diversion dam, that is weir and barrage. The detention dam, dike, water spreading dam, debris dam. This comes under the dams which are classified according to use. The second classification is by hydraulic design. There are two types. The first one is overflow dam, for example spillway. Second one is non-overflow dam. Gravity dams, earth dams, rockfill dams are the examples for this type of dam. The third one is the classification by materials. There are two types, rigid dam and non-rigid dam. Rigid dam, for example, gravity dams, arch dams, buttress dam, steel dam, timber dam, etc. And non-rigid dam, earth dam and rockfill dam. So this is about the types of the dam in brief. Now let us see one by one in detail. The first one is classification of the dam according to use. There are three types. The first one is storage dam, second one is diversion dam, and third one is detention dam. Let us discuss about the first one, storage dams. This is the most common type of dam normally constructed. Storage dam is constructed to impound water to its upstream side during the periods of excess supply in the river, that is during rainy season, and is used in periods of deficient supply. Behind such a dam, a reservoir or lake is formed. The storage dams may be constructed for various purposes such as for irrigation, water power generation, or for water supply for public health purposes, or it may be for a multi-purpose project. A storage dam may be constructed of wide variety of materials such as stone, concrete, earth and rockfill, etc. Here the examples for storage dams are gravity dam, earthen dam, rockfill dam and arch dam. Okay, this is a storage dam. Okay, again under storage dam there are different types, gravity dam, earthen dam. Examples: gravity dam, earthen dam, rockfill dam and arch dam. These are the gravity dams. You can see here. Earthen dam, it's mainly made up of soil or rock, like that pieces, locally available materials. Rockfill dam, mainly made up of rocks. You can see here. Arch dam, it looks like its shape is like arch. You can see here. You can see here. Its shape looks like arch. Curved nature. Curved in plan. Second one is diversion dam. Okay. The purpose of a diversion dam is essentially different. While a storage dam stores water at its upstream for future use, a diversion dam simply raises water level slightly in the river and thus provides head for carrying or diverting water into ditches, canals, or other conveyance system to the place of use. A diversion dam is therefore a smaller height and no reservoir is formed to store water. The common example of diversion dams are weirs and barrages. During the floods, water passes over or through these diversion dams, while during periods of normal flow, the river water partly or wholly is diverted to irrigation channel, etc. A diversion dam may be constructed for irrigation or municipal or industrial uses. Here examples are weir. Let us see what is weir. A weir is an impervious barrier constructed across a river to raise the water level on the upstream side. The water is raised up to the required height and the water then flows over the weir. In a weir, the water overflows the weir, but in a dam, the water overflows through a special place called a spillway. There are also they are also used to prevent flooding, measure discharge, and help render a river navigable. The crest of an overflow spillway on a large dam is often called a weir. Weirs can be built of wood, concrete, or moraline material like rocks, gravel, or boulders. The next one is barrage. You can see here, these are the barrages. Special kind of dam which consists of a line of large gates that can be opened or closed to control the amount of water. Built at mouth of rivers and often used to control water flow for irrigation system. The next type is detention dam. A detention dam is constructed to store water during floods and release it gradually at a safe rate when the flood recedes. By the provision of artificial storage during the floods, flood damage downstream is reduced. A detention dam retards the flow of water in the river on its downstream during by strong flood water. The water retained in the reservoir is released gradually at a controlled rate. There are usually two types of detention dams. In the first type, water is temporarily stored and released through a suitable outlet structure. In the other type of detention dam, water is not released and no outlet structure is provided. Instead, water is held in the reservoir as long as possible. This held water seeps into pervious banks and foundation strata. Due to the seepage of water, water level in the wells in the adjoining area is increased and lift irrigation may be possible. Also, irrigation may be done in the riverbed itself at the downstream side. The seepage water may be sufficient for the growth of the crop and no additional surface watering may be necessary. Such a detention dam is sometimes called water spreading dam or dike and is similar to a weir in construction features. Sometimes detention dams are constructed across tributaries carrying large silt and sediment. In such a case, it is known as a debris dam. Use it to trap the sediment and thus to exclude the sediment to flow to the main reservoir formed on the main river to which the tributary meets. In a multi-purpose river valley project, the dam may serve the purpose of storage, flood protection and recreation. The stored water may also be used for irrigation, water power generation, municipal and industrial supply and other purposes. Okay, so this is about the classification according to use. Next lecture we'll discuss about the classification by hydraulic design. I hope all of you understood.